Hi everybody, my name is Noah and welcome to this Stet Studio vlog. I'm going to keep it brief because I'm very warm in this sweater, particularly in this room. I want to go downstairs where it's a little bit cooler. Our house is heated very unevenly, but that is neither here nor there. Today is Hourly Comic Day, which is an event that happens every year on February 1st on the internet, where people draw hourly comics to themselves just going about their day. And I have done that for several years now, I think since about 2019 maybe, but I also have vlogged it for the past couple years. I think this will be my third year vlogging it, and I really enjoyed it. And every year I'm like, oh, it's so busy, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I have a really good time, and it manages, I'm able to manage it in the end. So we're at least going to attempt it this year, which is what I say every year. We're going to attempt it this year, and if it doesn't happen, that's fine. But I'm drinking my coffee, or at least I will be once I go back downstairs. I brought it up here with me to drink while I was getting this vlog set up, but that's not going to happen. It is so warm in my office. We've got all sorts of errands and stuff to run today, which are, at least in my mind, a little bit interesting. I suppose we'll see. Alright, yeah, let's get on with the day. Maybe they'll squeeze us in early. Oh, it's a crochet hook. No, it's not. That's a knitting hook. Somebody needs to switch it out or something else. That is messed up. There's circles now.
Bigger and cheaper.
Bristles are really stiff, but I think that'll be fine. Doing my Violi. God. What's it stuck on? Is it coming out? Do I need to cut it again? I really hope not. I think it might be loosening. It feels like it's coming further out, but... Come on. Oh! Ugh, yuck. So, after all of that, this is the longer of the two options. My measurements weren't quite right. So, like, look at that. So I think I showed you the new ones of these were too short. I forget whether these are the long ones or the short ones, but regardless, they're too short. So I think I found some online at Lowe's. So I'm gonna go to Lowe's, I guess. I would rather finish this today. I could make the cookies tomorrow morning if I need to. I want to make my soup still, but I need to get that started soon because it takes like 2.5 hours to cook. So maybe I won't make the soup today, but I want to because I did the beans. I don't know. Today's a weird day. I suppose it would help if I looked at the right spot. It should be over here, I think. Machine screws. These guys? You Nope. Success. I don't think they were in the right bay. Maybe they were. I don't know. That took me forever. You see what I'm doing? The answer is no, not really. They're very loose, but... I think we're just gonna have to do it like, leave those loose in the middle. Maybe if I can get some sort of spacers for it another time, that'll be good, but I don't. This is not the best screwdriver for this, but I did this backwards. I want them both pointing in. Alright. Imperfect, but I think pretty good. So, just like last year, I ended up painting the comics the day after Hourly Comic Day. I got really kind of overwhelmed, And while I maybe would have had time to finish them, it just got to the point where I was like, I can't do this. I am out of spoons for the day. So I came back in the next morning and did the painting of them, and it has actually been quite a bit. Obviously, we're over halfway through the month as of me recording this voiceover, and it'll probably be even later when you're watching it. So I did end up traveling, which is what I needed the suitcase for and needed the new wheels for, and I didn't finish this before I traveled, which I had wanted to do, but again, just didn't have the time. So we're finishing this belatedly. I feel a little bit weird about that, but it's okay. We don't need perfection. Perfection is not possible. And yeah, Hourly Comic Day was a really weird day, and there were a lot of random bits and pieces and whatnot. It was definitely a very average day, even if it was kind of weird. And in a way, that's perfect, because that's what Hourly Comic Day is, about. That's the point of it. You're supposed to just be recording a random day in your life that happens to be February 1st. And some years there are fun things going on, fun extra things. Like last year I was vending in a market, but that's, you're not really supposed to go out of your way to make things happen that day, I guess. I mean, there are very few rules. So that's just the way I look at it. But yeah, it was a weird day. There wasn't a whole lot of finishing up, I guess, but I did make the soup. It was pretty good. It was very salty, so if I made it again, I think I'd use a different type of pork rather than just what I had left over, but that was what I had, so it was fine. The suitcase wheels were fine. I will definitely be replacing the ones on the carry-on, since they are even worse. I didn't have a chance to do that before I traveled, and I wish I had, but it was fine. They're definitely in worse shape than the big one, which I hadn't realized, or I would have replaced those first, but it's okay. And the replacing process was really kind of finicky, but even with the added cost of buying the replacement wheels and the bars to go through, the axles, I guess you might call them, the kit and then those, because the ones that came with the kit weren't the right size, it was still cheaper than if I were to buy a new big suitcase and a carry-on, and it came with a bag too that I didn't use, but it was all still cheaper because I got the suitcase at the thrift store, both suitcases and then the little bag all together for $8.50 or something. So it was definitely a lot cheaper than it would have been brand new. The art that I did, the comics I did, are in the same style as I've done previous years. Not so much action, more just little still images or collections of drawings together and some writing to explain what's going on. I really like that sort of way of doing this. I think it works well with the limited time frame, and I think that it's much more doable than trying to create panels and a whole story for the day, especially on days like this where there's not much of a plot to the day, so to speak. I'm just doing random stuff, running errands, and yeah, I feel like these turned out good. This is maybe not my favorite year in terms of how I drew things, but I think it's fine. I think it looks good. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but I got sick while I was traveling. My voice is kind of ugh. So I'm doing my best to not sound too ill while I record this, but I think I'm alright. There was a lot of my evening I didn't really record just because there wasn't really anything interesting going on in terms of what I was doing. I had my soup, like I said, it was a little bit saltier than I would have liked, but it was still good. I have some left over that I froze that I'll be able to thaw out and eat. Cleaned out the fridge, which was one of my many pre-travel tasks, and, just did some chores. I did finish and weave in all the ends on those gloves, and yeah. Here's a little flip through. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I think I did a great job with these little doodles. And yeah, like this video if you liked it, dislike the video if you disliked it, but if you didn't like it, why are you still here? Go hug a loved one, touch some grass, leave a comment, ring the bell, all that silliness, whatever it is we're supposed to be doing right now. And yeah, I hope that you are having an absolutely fantastic day, and let me know, have you ever done Hourly Comic Day before? Would you? I think that's everything I needed to say. Yeah, there are some previous year's vlogs as well as other vlogs you can check out on this channel. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope the morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you right now is an excellent one. Bye!